Hey, it's been a little while, but we apologize for our videos kind of taking a couple-week break. We've been
plague-ridden.
Yeah, a sick house for the last few weeks. We've had the flu passed around, and then some sort of hacking respiratory death that our son has had for like the last week. So we've been a little preoccupied, but we wanted to make a little update because we had an exciting announcement, and that is...
As of today, our Etsy shop, Castle Creations Company, is up and running.
Yay! And by our, we mean my name is tacked to it, but she does all of the work for it because I can't do this stuff.
You're here for moral support.
Yes. But right now, it's just ears.
It's just ears.
But the plan is going forward.
I'll be adding in headbands that are just bows, some bow hair clips, and some Disney-inspired jewelry.
Like, for sort of like Disney bounding stuff.
Yeah.
And then maybe some shirts. We had talked about screen printing shirts.
Yeah, screen printing or getting a heat press. That's down the road, though.
A ways down the road. Woad?
The woad.
The woad. Down the road.
Mowage. Sorry.
That was a Princess Bride moment for those of you who are not aware. Although if you're not aware and you're watching our channel, what's going on with that?
Seriously, watch The Princess Bride.
So we thought we would just talk about, we have a few of the pairs of ears that are up right now. We thought we would talk about what they were and what inspired them and kind of how they link to some of our favorite stuff in the parks. So what do you want to start with?
Well, I've got Orange Bird on.
Yeah.
Orange Bird!
I think we've shown off some of our Orange Bird stuff before, like our little
statue guy.
Statue
and
and...
we've got pins and...
Yes, and he's my favorite.
Our son has a stuffed orange bird.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite parts of the park. And so, Orange Bird ears, and those are available on the shop. Actually, I think I wrote an article about Orange Bird.
Yeah, you
for
did.
Celebrations, just for their blog about the history of it, starting back in the 70s with the Florida Citrus Growers Association. He had a few short animated films made about him.
And now he shows up as an Easter egg here and there.
Yeah, you can still get some of his stuff
you can still
in
get merch.
Frontierland.
He disappeared for a while. Frontierland?
Adventureland. You're right.
He disappeared for a while, and then when Tokyo Disney opened, he just fit really naturally in with the whole Japanese kawaii culture, and he became really popular there. And with the increased popularity overseas, they brought him back stateside, mostly in merch.
And mostly over at Sunshine...
He was the mascot for Aloha Isle. Right? No.
Sunshine Tree Terrace.
Sunshine Tree Terrace. Where now you just get the citrus swirl. But you used to be able to get orange juice from the Florida Citrus Growers Association when they had that partnership. And you used to be able to get all kinds of juices. My mom is obsessed with with a grape juice that she had there on their honeymoon. That I am still fairly convinced was probably just Welch's. Like, I think it was a hot day and Mom had Welch's and it just tasted that good.
But in the years since, it's become...
No, she talks about the juice all the time. She went with us on a trip a couple years ago and was so upset to find out that you couldn't get the juice there anymore.
So, Orange Bird ears, those are available on the store. Take out another pair. These. Whoop. Focus.
Could not go with everyone's favorite geodesic sphere.
Yes, this is a pair inspired by Spaceship Earth.
Okay, I love this ride. And I love the new-ish Judi Dench narration. But I have been pretty much a lifelong fan of Ray Bradbury. And he helped write Spaceship Earth.
Although his narration is not really present in the ride anymore because they decided that it was way too flowery and difficult for people to understand.
It was Bradbury.
Yeah. So they took kind of its essence and have rewritten it a few times. And actually, that's another one. If you go into Celebrations Magazine's blog, go through the archives of my articles, I've got some stuff on the history of Spaceship Earth as well.
Also, couldn't not do a tribute to everybody's favorite snack food. That's right, boys and girls, Dole Whip ears. Woohoo!
And I think we've said before that this is our traditional first breakfast the day we arrive at the parks.
We have Dole Whips for breakfast. And that started even way back when Sean was vegan. And we were so excited to discover it was dairy-free. And it was a frosty goodie that you could have on your honeymoon.
Because I was vegan at the time when we went to Disneyland on our honeymoon. I thought I was just going to have the pineapple wedges, which are really good, but they don't compare to the Dole Whip.
Dole Whip is good. And
now, we did try Dole Whip floats for the last time we were there, which are also awesome. It's Dole Whip in pineapple juice.
So good. And now they've got a new one that I want to try on our next trip. That is a pineapple upside-down cake topped with Dole Whip.
There's also, I think, a Dole Whip that has like rum or something in it.
Yeah, you can get Dole Whip with rum at Animal Kingdom.
Drink, and I don't know why you would ruin a good Dole Whip with rum. But
Polly. Oh, you can also get regular Dole Whips at the Polly. But yeah, love us a good Dole Whip. Had to make Dole Whip ears.
Yep.
And then you gotta go with a couple princesses.
Yes.
My favorite.
Belle.
Inspired. Yes, Belle inspired. Belle-ish.
I think they're called on the Etsy page the Book Princess.
No, Bookish Beauty.
Bookish Beauty. Okay, so yeah, because these are inspired by Disney. They're not Disney ears.
Yes. But she was like my princess growing up. She was a brunette bookworm feminist. And yeah, that just hit all the right notes for me.
And she's our daughter's favorite princess now.
And she's our daughter's favorite princess. Our daughter is very reserved and shy around every single character at the park. No, not in real life, just with characters. In real life, she likes to like dance around the living room and throw spontaneous dance parties, and she's very diva.
Dance parties in the dark today, apparently. She wanted to turn off the lights and dance in the dark.
But when it comes to meeting the characters, she gets really shy. Except for Belle. Every time. Like, she will stop talking around every other character. With Belle, she runs up, full bore hugs. It's adorable.
Now, our son also gets very shy around the princesses, but not the other characters.
Yes, if he watches this, he'll kill us.
Yes.
It started with Aurora calling him a handsome prince, and it's just continued from there. And then the last set that I've got ready to go, because apparently I've got a thing for sassy female leads, are my Snow Queen ears.
Inspired by Frozen.
Inspired by Frozen. Fabric I couldn't pass up. And I love me some Idina Menzel.
Yes.
She's fantastic. So, and all of these are with coordinating fabric covered headbands, 1-inch headband, and then I do line them with velvet so that they are non-slip and more comfortable, because I hate that too tight headband digging in behind your ears thing.
And I think we've got all the information on cost and the turnaround time. What's the turnaround time on them?
3 to 5 days from the order until they ship. I do hand make each pair individually. They're hand sewn, hand stuffed, decorated, all by me. And they do ship USPS. And the website is www.etsy.com/shop/Castle Creations Co.
We'll include a link in the description.
Down below, yeah.
So you can check it there. But yeah, go check it out. It's Castle Creations Company by the Marceline Depot. And
you can totally get in touch with us. I would do custom orders. If there's a hard-to-find character or a particular favorite or attraction or just particular Disney geek-esque thing that you really want to flaunt on your head in the parks, I'm more than happy to take custom orders and see what I can throw together.
So, and we don't have this yet, but we did want to give a shout out to Expedition Roasters again. We mentioned them before. Our favorite little coffee place. They just had a new blend come out called Dark Side. and we figured we would mention it because if you watched one of the old episodes, they have little stories on each of them that kind of tell you a little bit about what the blend is, but then also incorporate like
whatever their theming
yeah,
is.
whatever the theming is. So if it's Roundup Roast, which is sort of inspired by Toy Story, it has something sort of related to that in the story, or Ghoulish Delight, their Halloween one. So I, a while back, just sort of made an offhand comment about Twitter about how on my bucket list was to write one of those little stories for Expedition Roasters. And they were kind enough to actually let me do it. So the little story on the back of the Dark Side Roast is by me.
By you.
Yeah. So when we're getting a bag of the roast. Obviously, how could we not? It's Star Wars inspired coffee.
It's Star Wars. It's coffee. And he wrote the text.
So when we get here, we'll have to we'll show it off, and the art on it is amazing that they put together, and I was just very honored to be able to include the little writing on that. So that was kind of exciting. So go check out Expedition Roasters. We'll plug them again. Check out Castle Creations Co. By the Marceline Depot, and I think that's going to be it for now. Like I said, it's been kind of a madhouse here with trying to get everybody well and keeping ourselves quarantined from humanity.
Living in Lysol and cough syrup.
But so that's just our little update for this week. Again, check out the store, and if you have any special requests from the store, let us know, and let her know really, because I'll just go, oh, that's great. Of course we can do that. But yeah, thanks for joining us. We will see you next week, and thanks for visiting the Marceline Depot. An awkward moment where we turn the video off.